we're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're brothers. Give me a high five.
Your brothers?
No. Yes!
What's up, everybody? You're watching and or listening to the Kyle and Craig Show. My name is Kyle.
My name is Craig. Want to start out this video by saying go ahead and give this a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below if you really like it. And share on across all platforms. Give us the 5-star rating on iTunes and all that stuff. If you enjoy the show, that is. Not asking you to do anything that you're not comfortable with. But if you enjoy the show, we do appreciate those things come the end of the episode. And stick around to the end. We do want to ask you guys for fan questions for next week. We're going to try and do fan questions once a month here on the show, so you can comment on the video. I know we share this on Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff.
Instagram post or Snapchat or whatever. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but today what we want to talk about a little bit, kind of go back to what we spoke on a few weeks ago when we were talking about the books that Kyle and I are currently reading, the 12 Rules of Life and the 4-Hour Work Week that I'm reading myself. And, you know, what we got into was getting out of the regular, what do you want to call it?
9 to 5.
Fucking 9 to 5. I'm too alive for the real world.
Yeah. Yeah, like a regular type of job, like the fucking factories, the fucking phone.
Anything that you don't want to be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That life.
And at the time, I was, whatever. It's not like, I feel like in my head, you know, when people are like way too confidential about shit, because like, it's Google or like I quit my the fighter and the kid, they quit their job at Fox and they didn't want to like down talk Fox. I was working at a car dealership for a while, right, for a year. Yeah. And then dealership moved, and I, instead of moving with them, chose to and worked out a situation where I could work from home. Yeah.
Didn't work out.
Did not work out. Never, you know, to say the least. Yeah, it just didn't work out. I did work from home for about a month and a half there, which was good. And, you know, part of the book that I'm reading talks about, like, is getting out of the 9 to 5 shit and getting into working from home, working for yourself, becoming self-sustaining to some fathom, and breaking the mold. Like, just doing it. Just go and do it. So right now, I quit my job, essentially. Got into one thing or another with management and different things, and it just wasn't working out for them, and it wasn't working out for me either. Working from home was cool, but I talked about it with Logan, I talked about it with you and stuff. Like, I'm still sitting in front of a computer for 10 hours a day, and there was no way they were gonna like ease up on that. Like, yeah, no, they weren't. Had they let me do like, let me hit my numbers in the amount of time that it's gonna take me to hit these numbers, and let me get on with my day. Yeah, you know, or only pay me for that, whatever, you know, but to them, they were just like, no, we still want you to work for 10 hours a day. Yeah. And like, so it's cool that I'm home, but like, still trapped at home. Yeah, I'm still trapped at home, still can't leave. You know, you come home and I might be able to go out and take a break with you for 5 minutes, and then, but it's like, oh, we're gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese. I can't go to Chuck E. Cheese. Like, I know I'm home and it feels like I could go to Chuck E. Cheese, but I can't go to Chuck E. Cheese. Got your kids asking me like, so Craig, why can't you come hang out? Well, I gotta work. Why I gotta work? Because like, well, I'm fucking stuck at home doing this. But anyways, I quit my job. So what I want to talk about today was quitting your job and how I've never been happier. I mean, like, money is scary, right? And I have something lined up that will help me like be sustainable. And then of course I have my video editing business to where I still have constant income of revenue. Yeah. Right. But although it's scary, I've never been fucking happier.
Yeah, and I feel like you've gone through this a couple times too, because you did this last time. Not necessarily where you quit, but where you were unemployed, and that's where you were doing like the vlog shit and all the YouTube, not
video editing and stuff.
Yeah, where your video editing shit really kicked off.
I was doing the video,
and we were doing the vlogs with the Starbucks and stuff, so you were happy then, and then
that was the happiest time of my fucking life.
Yeah, but then eventually, you know, you still have to get.
The only reason I got a job in the first place was just for like tax purposes. Or not only reason I got a job in the first place, but like I was trying to.
No. Go ahead.
I mean, just I wanted to get a full-time, regular W-2 paying.
Yeah, you needed more monies, right?
Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, from when I was doing video editing and I was doing like delivering pizzas at night.
Oh yeah, you know, I forgot.
That equaled like the same amount of money I was making from working the job at the dealership. Yeah. But I needed it to be more documented again for tax purposes, because like half my money's coming from tips, the other half is coming from freelance video editing work and videography and shooting videos and stuff like that. So like none of it was like paper trail type stuff. And
was this when we were trying to move into the house? Oh, okay, all right. Well, that makes sense because you're like, well, why does it matter that?
Yeah, no, but yeah, so we were trying to like straighten up the paperwork so that it was more well documented. But yeah, like that time when I was literally just fully committed to YouTube and doing video editing and videography, and then I still had like a side hustle delivering pizzas, but it was cool because it was tip money. Happiest time of my fucking life.
Yeah.
And then now here we are, you know, however long later, and same shit. And it's just like, and through this whole process, and it's different too, you know, because like there's risks in everybody's life, you know.
Yeah.
But like, there's nothing I'd rather do right now than have you quit your job tomorrow, and just do this together, you know.
You and me both, man.
You know.
You and me both. I'm fucking tired. Yeah, but I can't. Circumstances call for different things. I got 2 kids. I can't do that. But if I could, I would.
So if you quit your job today, what would you do tomorrow?
YouTube. All day.
Yeah.
I don't know. We would just
fucking shoot and shoot.
Produce content all fucking day long, and then we would just continue to work on this and get new equipment and continue to just get better and better at this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
We could tag team some client stuff and make side money that way.
Yep.
It'd be fucking godly, dude.
It would be godly.
It would be the best.
Literally think about it every Monday morning or every time we put out a new show and it gets a whole bunch of views. It's like, I literally just want to work on this, or I got to work on this, or when I was trying to make that poster for the 1,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
Flex. You know, but it was like 12:30 at night, and I was like, I probably shouldn't be doing this because I got to work in 5 hours.
Go back to that same shit job. That
yeah, exactly. Like. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but if I didn't have to work tomorrow, I could wake up, make a really nice poster.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Did you ever put that up?
No, I did not.
Yeah. Because
I never finished it or made a good enough one that I wanted. So.
Yeah, well, nevertheless.
Still
hit that 1,300 mark. But yeah, like, I don't know. And so we're sitting here with a real hard case of the Monday blues. I don't even have work, but I'm still being productive. I woke up this morning. I'm working on videos. I still have my clients and stuff like that. And I love it, but it's just, I think the point of this is I want you to quit your job. I want you to quit your job yesterday. And you know, Kyle, you, and also you, the listener, you. If you're fucking at a place and you're not happy and you can afford to risk it, you know what I'm saying?
Risk it to get the biscuit.
Or you could do something else, like to survive. Like me, I was delivering pizzas. Felt like a piece of shit, 24 years old at the time, delivering pizzas every night. But the tips were great. It allowed me to have my days.
You had all day long.
Yeah, dude, to do what I wanted to do. So I'd wake up, I'd go to Starbucks every morning, I'd get on my computer, I'd be editing for clients, or I'd be shooting YouTube video and editing for that, and I'd go to the gym and have all the time to myself. And then, you know, 6 o'clock rolls around, I'll go deliver pizzas for a few hours, make, you know, $150 in tips a night, and keep it going.
Yeah. Who was that? Was that Alpha M from YouTube? Right?
Saying what?
Somebody, Alpha M, Aaron, don't know his last name, can't remember it. Alpha M is a YouTube channel that we watch regularly, and he has like life advice, fitness advice, health advice, hair care advice, whatever any man could think of that he needs advice from. And somebody had messaged him one time about, you know, I want to quit my job, and he's like, first of all, don't quit your job, not unless you have a backup plan. But it was like, let's just pretend that you're like, I'm working at a factory, but I want to do YouTube, so. First, start doing YouTube on the side. And I'm just using YouTube example. It could be anything that you guys like doing on the side, selling T-shirts, Christian, or, you know, trying to start up a YouTube gaming channel, Mata, like whatever you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, there's a million different sides.
And get it to work and start working at it, and then trying to find out if you can make money from it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And if you can make a little bit of money from it, YouTube is slower, so it's not the same process as like making T-shirts or selling hair products or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But you have to do it on the side of your regular job. So I have to work, I have to take care of my kids, but we try and fit YouTube in when we can. And so work at it, and if you can make a little bit of money from it, if you could get a little bit of forward process and views and momentum going, then like keep it going. You know what I mean? His was more or less like an entrepreneur side of selling stuff. Like if you could sell, like take 4 shirts and go sell them at a flea market. If you could sell those 4 shirts, cool. Try and sell 15 next time.
Yeah.
And then start working that way. And then once you figure out that whatever your business is, whatever you're trying to sell, whether it's you or a product, then you could really start trying to make moves into moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Moving away from the bullshit.
Yeah, the bullshit job.
It might have been a little
like already there,
preempted, you know. But I still have that side hustle, and I have, like I said, I got another full-time thing lined up to where I'll be I'll be fine.
And the hours will be better anyway.
But like, I don't even want to go, and that's like the thing. Like, they gave me like a 2-week start date type thing. So like, I'm supposed to start in a couple weeks, or no, start next week, and hope to God they don't see this. but I don't even want to go. Like, I just don't. Like, I've had a great week and a half. I want to say off. Not even like I've had like a week off of work from when I quit and now, but it's not even off. I'm putting, if you're listening to the podcast, I'm doing air quotes off because I've been working just as hard, I still wake up at 6:30, 7 every morning, shower, coffee, get on the computer, and if I'm not looking for work, I'm working, and if I'm not working, then I'm working around the house or doing something.
Yeah, exactly. You're staying busy. You're not just fucking playing.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just like
Fortnite all day.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'd blow my brains out.
Which wouldn't be bad if you're trying to make money off of it.
Well, if I was playing Fortnite, yeah, but I suck at Fortnite, so I'm not gonna pretend. PUBG, different story. Hashtag add me on PUBG Mobile. But I don't know. It's just about what I was saying. I don't even want to go to fucking work. Like, and I know that I have to. And being an adult, you have to do these things, but you don't. Like, I know people who don't. Like, that. You can get past that shit. Like Logan, when we had him on the show, and that's why he was such an inspiration to me and a bunch of people too who like saw it and were like, damn, dude, this made me want to quit my job. Like, and we're not saying just quit your job to like go do foo shit or play Fortnite all day. Quit your job and pursue a passion if you have a passion. If you don't have a passion and you don't have something that you want to do, for sure, obviously keep your regular job and work on it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But like, you've always had passions and shit, and
yeah,
how killer could you be, if we didn't have to fucking just as a society work 40 hours a week? 40 Amazing. Fucking hours a week, man.
No, do you remember that J. Cole interview? This is all reminding me of that J. Cole interview that he had with Angie Martinez, where they're talking about, how he's just like on his, not soul searching shit, but he's just not worried about like.
I'd call it soul searching, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. He's on that.
Or he's found himself.
He's on that forward, what do you want to call it? Conscious shit where like he's always had these thoughts, but he's never put them in the forefront of his music like he did on, 2014. And so like he was talking about like hourly paid jobs and shit. And he's like, how much is your life worth an hour? $15, $20, 18 hours, $18 an hour. Is your life worth $18 an hour? No. $20, $25. Like, your life isn't worth that at all. Like, you'll never get that time back. So there's no, like, yeah, when you start getting up to like the hundreds of dollars, $200 an hour type shit, yeah, you could realistically be like, that is totally worth my time. You know what I mean? But like, if we're looking at it realistically and what the market is giving us at $11 an hour starting here, or 10 there, even 14 or 15 here, like, it's just not even worth it unless you're doing something that's you love,
that you're passionate.
And I'm not gonna shit on somebody who loves working in a metal factory. Of like course. If that's what you like doing and you can get $15 doing it and you're happy with that, cool.
Yeah, my boy Eddie, he fucking loves cars. He spends all day in a mechanic shop.
Cars is a good example because people love fucking cars.
It's a passion project. But if you or whatever, if it's landscaping, like I know my boy the Ambrose brothers, right? Like they started a landscaping company and they just landscape all day. That's what they're passionate about. They love nothing more than making a yard go from looking like shit to looking great. So I'm just saying, like, there are people who have passions in the regular day job.
Yeah, but even then, when you start your own business, you can start charging whatever you want. They're not. I don't know their business, but they're not working $9 an hour.
No, probably.
I wouldn't be, not if I started my own business. You know what I mean? And so that kind of just goes what this is all back to. Like, it's just fucking life sucks, man.
Yeah, fucking life sucks.
Like, it's just.
It's and I like the thing you brought up, like with the Cole thing, like putting a dollar sign on what your life is of value. Like, you work great hours, 6 to 2, right?
Yeah.
So you still have time with your kids and stuff. You pretty much wake up, make all your money. You're off at 2:00 in the afternoon
before they get out of school. Yeah, it works for me because like they're at school anyways and they have to go to school. You know what I mean? And so like I'd be here for 8 hours doing what? So like unless I was working on YouTube or we were doing something else, then like I'd be sitting at home doing nothing. So you may as well be at work. But it doesn't mean you're happy about it either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and in our
if I was working like a 9 to 5 or like a 10 to 7 or a second shift thing,
which is what I was fucking doing.
Where I was fucking, if I worked like what is that, Metal X, like 2 to 10, I'd literally miss their whole lives. Like I could not do that. Like it wouldn't be worth it.
I mean, and that's what I was doing. I was doing 10. It was my schedule at the dealership was either 10 in the morning to 7 o'clock at night, or 9 in the morning to fucking 8 o'clock at night, depending on like the day, like, or even until 9 o'clock at night. It was trash, right? And that's exactly how it felt. I was missing my whole life. Like, I did nothing this year.
Yeah.
Literally did nothing for the past year of my life.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't, like, get out of work at 2 and go to the fucking beach. I couldn't, like, do this. And the days I did have off, I'm at work the entire other... all right, so I worked 5 days a week. I only had off Thursdays and Sundays.
Yeah.
Sundays, everything's closed. So Thursday, you got to do all of my errands. Go pay the car insurance, go pay this, go to this bank, go to this bank, go to that bank, pay the rent, go this, go to laundry, this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So... because I'm working all fucking day, every fucking day, even my days off is filled with errands that should be taken care of one at a time once, like...
one a day or a couple times a day, different days.
Yeah, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just so sad, and it's just fucked that we have to do these things, and that we think we have to do these things. Not to be on that forward-thinking conscious shit to sound like a hippie or anything like that, but, like, we don't have to. Like, how many people are sitting there listening to this podcast in an office cubicle that they fucking hate? Like...
Well, yeah, everybody. But if we were being realistic about it, you have to do something. But, and by saying that, like, you have to figure out a way to beat the game. Mm-hmm. Hence, you have to work, find something you love, and make money from it. You know what I'm saying? You want to work at ESPN Radio? You want to talk about sports all day? Fucking find your way to get there and get there. And that way, when you do have to do your 40 hours, you're loving it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's how you beat the game, because no one's ever going to fucking break down the whole economic system of the way the fucking world works, and everything costs money, and everything is dollar values and all that stuff. So you're never going to beat that game, not in our generation, not in our kids' generation. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's on for, a later time in humanity. But for now, when everything costs money, you can't breathe without, breathe without being taxed. Mm-hmm. Then you got to figure out a way to beat the game. And so, like, you can't just quit your job and do nothing because that's what you want to do. You just got to be able to navigate and find a way to beat the game. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so musicians do it. Actors do it. Like, not that they're beating the game, but, like, they just so happen to love doing things and being talented at things that happen to make them a shitload of money.
And that people are willing to pay for those
services.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, we love movies. We love being entertained. So if you happen to be a good actor, Tom Hardy, Tom Hanks...
Well, let me go film this movie for 3 months. Like,
the fucking
Leonardo
Avengers.
DiCaprio,
Like,
and obviously he's the fucking king of the kings, right? But, like, he films a movie a year, maybe. Like, he's not in a lot of things. Let me go film this movie in fucking Canada for 3 months, make my money for the rest of the year off of that, like...
Yeah.
And you love making movies, so, like, no part of that is time lost.
Exactly.
But to fucking spend your days at a...
And it's hard. They got 17, 20-hour days when you're acting, so it's not like it's like some cakewalk shit.
Nothing's easy work,
They definitely get paid, for what they're doing.
Yeah, like video editing, all the stuff I do. It's not easy work, man. You see me, I get stressed about it. Even this, fucking YouTube. It's not easy work coming up with the podcast.
Yeah.
It's stressful. I'm stressed for an hour putting this up. But it's but I love it, and and that's part of it, and that's exactly what you're saying. Like, it's you're never gonna get out of working.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about
that's
beating the
saying.
game and finding something that you want to do and
not have to call it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, J. Cole doesn't call his shit work. Like, he just calls it his passion, and he happens to make money from it. LeBron James loves basketball, and he's the best at the world in it, and he's making his money from it. You know what I'm saying?
And he fucking hustles.
Saw an article the other day where, like, the number one gamer on Fortnite, which is the hottest thing going on in fucking gaming right now, makes, like, I can't remember the figures. I saw it on Facebook.
Probably a couple $100,000 a year.
No, man, like 500,000 a month, or
no
500,000 a year, or something like that. It's either year or a month.
But regardless,
500,000 a year is insane, dog.
Dude,
for playing Fortnite, because he had Drake on. Mm-hmm. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
You saw that? Okay, where he was like
Drake,
playing.
And then someone else came on too.
He was playing his girlfriend. I don't know. I didn't see the whole clip. I think it's the headline I saw said like when Drake, another rapper, and another actor play Fortnite. Yeah, but the only clip I heard
was Drake.
Okay, yeah. And he's like, "What's up, man?" He called him like by his name. It's like Canada or 06 or whatever Drake's awesome gaming name is. Something Drake-ish. His girl, the gamer's girlfriend came on like, "Hi, Drake. I love you." You know what I mean? And then he's like, "So how long you been playing Fortnite? Whatever." Da, da, da. And so he had him on his fucking stream, and it's like, dude, the amount of views you're gonna get from
having Drake.
I don't know if he planned it out where he like hit up Drake like, dude, do you play Fortnite? Yeah, I love Fortnite. Like, why don't we work together? Or he just so happened to be in the middle of a fucking game where he caught Drake.
I've seen that.
Where like he knows like all the famous people's gamer tags. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's in the in circle. And so he probably has a list right next to his fucking computer, and he's waiting for somebody to pop up. And he just so happened to get a game where he's playing with Drake. Yeah. Who knows how it came about?
I've seen people
Either
play,
way,
like COD with Kendrick and shit.
Yeah,
stuff,
exactly.
You know?
And so it's just like random as shit. And it's just like he was already big, and now like you got Drake on the stream, dude. Like Jesus Christ, millions upon millions of views.
Yeah, people
just listen to Drake play
Fortnite.
Yeah, and I don't even know if you got to see his character. I mean, he just might have been talking.
Yeah, just heard his voice. I didn't even see shit because it's like an open map thing, so you can hear.
And you're seeing the main character play. You know what I'm saying? He's playing the Fortnite.
Yeah.
Drake's obviously somewhere else on the map
doing something else.
I'm sure Drake's not streaming his fucking thing.
But that's so godly. But like, dude. Just like you said, like you can do that if that's what you're passionate about, right? Is that the?
Yeah. I brought it up because I saw somebody commented on somebody shared it. And then somebody commented saying, like, I don't want to sound old, but I hate the fact that these people make so much money off of this shit. And the fact that they're, like, even thinking about making E-Olympics a fucking Olympics, esports an Olympic thing. Mm-hmm. And then, so I saw on somebody else's podcast saying they were like, oh, it was the Logic one. It was Logic's, remember Logic had a Gary V.
Oh, the Gary V
show with Logic, and one of the callers said like, you know, I really want to do this, but my parents don't want me to do this. He wanted to play lacrosse. Long story short, Gary V was telling him like, no, you gotta do whatever you gotta do, and he's like, think about all the kids that grew up playing video games and how their parents told them, no, you can't do this, or no, there's no way you're gonna make a living off of this. 15 years later, esports, you can make a fucking great living off being the best player in the world.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But, like, again, the parents don't know where the market's going to go. The parents don't know that in 15 years, my son's going to be able to make millions off of playing video games, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year.
Yeah.
You know, they don't know. So you can't fault the parents, but it's just like you never know which way the trends are going to go.
Yeah, I mean,
so if that kid had just stuck to playing video games instead of gone to school to be a lawyer, even though lawyers make bank, so fuck being a lawyer.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Do you want to fucking play video games or you want to be a lawyer?
Exactly.
You know?
And so
if you want to be a lawyer, be a lawyer. Yeah, I'm not saying don't do that.
Yeah, exactly. Or fucking... You know, not everybody's that ambitious, but if you find something you love and no one's making money from it, figure out a way to make money from it. Yeah, be the first one, and then you will be forever a god.
Yeah, like shout out. I'm gonna talk personal for a second. My boy Fonzie, right? He's balls deep in toys. He's 25-year-old man,
like action figures, right?
And action figures. Okay. Yeah, he has all these different action figures, and he just loves toys. He gets all into the making stuff. He's got a big Instagram following for the fucking weirdo toy market, you know, whatever that is. But like that, like. That's something you're passionate about, and with all the fucking Toys R Us in the country closing, now is the perfect time to open a toy store.
Yeah.
Because it's not that Toys R Us sales weren't doing bad. They fucked up, and they were just in way too much debt. And
the Amazon and online markets and stuff,
though,
no?
From what I've read.
Oh, did you read that article?
Yeah, so it's not even that, like, Amazon fucked them up or Walmart fucked them up. Like, Walmart and Amazon, they fucked them up a while ago, but they're good now. Like, they still had sales. They still had...
So what was the problem?
They were just way too in debt when the owner died a while ago or something like that, or something happened a while ago, and the
original owner just died like 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
a week ago.
Something happened where the business went into like into debt because they were sold and it became public. That's what I was looking for. They became public, and when that happened, all this shit shifted, and they just weren't making any money. But it wasn't because of lack of sales; it was just because of too much debt. So instead of trying to like continuously fight off the debt, they just said fuck it, we'll close up shop.
Yeah,
right. But anyways, point is, like you said, find something you could do to make money and do it. And it's like homeboy's got a passion about toys, open a fucking toy shop, you know, like go or
start selling them. He likes to collect them, so I'm not saying he's gonna fucking turn around and resell them, but like online, you know,
you
could always start online, and then if people realize you have a huge collection of toys that, you know, they missed out on or they want, then like,
and this hippy dippy world we live in, mom and pop shops are the fucking thing. Like, you know, like that's where everyone wants to go. Nobody wants to go to Barnes and Noble. They want to find a local bookstore. Nobody wants to go to Walmart to buy a toy. They don't want to go to
Barnes and Noble.
I love Barnes and Noble too.
I love Toy Story.
Toy Story.
I love Toys R Us, man. Toys R Us is the fucking shit, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're ever going to see this video. They won't, but like, save Toys R Us, guys, because Toys R Us is awesome.
It's definitely gone.
They have the biggest fucking selection of toys. They match price anything Walmart or Target put online. That's their competitors. Like, what's the problem?
That's what I'm saying. So,
you know
what
I'm saying?
They were doing good.
Like
because of shit like that.
And the Toys R Us only selection is really good. Even though that's where like the more pricier stuff comes in because you can't price match it. Like, we go to Toys R Us for Christmas or a birthday party, buy 7-10 things. We're price matching half of them. Saving ourselves money.
Especially you guys coupon hard and shit
like
that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, dude, I don't know what the fuck happened. Not to get deep on Toys R Us, but yes, that is the lane where Fonzie can go into if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Find an opportunity, like you said, where someone's not making money and make money from it.
Yeah.
You like fucking hair gel, you like hair products, find out how to make hair products, stick your name on it, and sell it. Even like you brought up Christian Mata selling his gaming t-shirts earlier.
Yeah.
Like, that's a small, dope form of revenue. And he's not a graphic designer. He's not a fucking t-shirt maker.
I'm sure he's got a guy.
But he's got a little bit of a buzz. He went on a website, he did his thing. And that's a nice, small little stream of income, and it's not enough to, like, build your life off of. But
it's all part of it. It's all branding.
There's a million avenues, man, especially with that Gary Vee stuff that you were talking about. Like, and there's just so many different options and so many different things that everybody could take, And I hope whoever's listening to this, I hope you have some sort of passion that you could follow or something that you want to do, We've always been so back and forth with different passions and stuff like that, But I think podcasting and YouTube and stuff like that is one that's stuck around for us.
Yeah, it's probably gonna stick. Yeah,
and that's what we want to do, and and we pursue it, and we try our fucking best, and like. You shit on yourself so much all the time, saying that you don't do enough and that you don't do this, that, and
procrastinate like a motherfucker.
You do. But the reason I brought that up, not to call you out on it, but I fucking idolize what you do, man. Like, you literally, it's a Monday, right? You literally just got out of work.
Yeah.
Gonna do an hour-long podcast, and then you're about to go pick up your kids. Your girl's at work till fucking 11 o'clock tonight, so you're gonna be on daddy duty from the second this thing ends until they go to sleep tonight, and then you're gonna wake up tomorrow and
do it again,
and wake up, do it again. So you are doing exactly what Gary Vee said, and like, whoever the first guy you brought up, where he said like, Alpha M said,
we're the side hustle thing.
Yeah, and we do this on the weekends, and we do it here and there, or we'll record an episode of It's Game Time on the side, or stuff like that.
Just content,
and we have each other to help each other with this,
Exactly.
And so don't feel bad. I know you often feel bad about it, and you feel like you're not doing enough. I
fucking hate it.
Because you fucking hate the job, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying you are doing exactly what subconsciously we never like had this discussion, and you're like, we're gonna do this shit on the side until it works. Like, that's just sort of what we've done.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's fucking awesome.
And if you're good at something, never do it for free.
You for it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're
the man.
What? Joker? Middle podcast guy?
I said, if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Which is why we're starting a Patreon.
A what?
A Patreon, which is like it's literally like a GoFundMe, except for like content creators. So
okay. I think you were telling me, right?
Yeah, it's like Philip DeFranco has a Patreon. So it's like if you really like him, you sign I'll sign up to his Patreon, and then you can like pay him for his content. Shout out Christian Mata. I just became one of his subscribers.
Yeah,
it's only $5 a month or something like that. But you when you like someone's content that much, and you want to support
and help them out, man.
So
we all gotta support each other, especially when like. See people like selling makeup, or I know somebody on Facebook and Instagram selling like a clothing line, or they work for a clothing line that they sell. Mata's selling his stuff. We just gotta all support each other, man, because if no one's gonna, yes, there'll be people in the world who support you, but like, no one's gonna kick you off the ground faster than like the people around you. You know what I mean? Like if everybody on your friends list would just share your shit once, like how much the farther, and then it's gonna share to their people. And maybe somebody on their friends list who you're not friends with really loves the content you put out. Yeah. And then they'll share it with other people who like that content. You know what I mean? It's just all word of mouth.
Like Chewy. He's got a huge passion for cutting hair. Chewy Too Blurry on YouTube. Look him up. But like, somebody shares, if he does a really cool haircut, he's really good with his Instagram and shit like that.
Or he's got like a fucking bear on there. Chicago Bear.
Oh,
yeah. He's getting some dope ass people on there.
One share, then that boom.
Adding to your point, what?
Well, I'm just saying like of one share and then that's a cool haircut. Then they hit word of mouth.
Him up.
Word of mouth happens. They hit him up. Now he's got another client, and then another share. Somebody else sees it, or you show a friend, and then now he's got another client, and you're helping him stream that revenue. And
exactly.
It's just about supporting. I was just piggybacking off what you were saying.
Yeah, exactly. I brought that up because you were bringing up side hustles and like money and you know what I mean, and the GoFundMe thing. You were joking about the GoFundMe thing.
Oh yeah. That was for sure a joke. We're not starting a fucking GoFundMe Patreon. Yeah, I mean, if you can find something you love doing and you have some sort of passion, fucking follow it to all extent. I was gonna say, and then another thing, life's too fucking short. Every day in the news we keep seeing people die, and obviously death, right? That's the thing that people deal with. But life's way too fucking short, man. And then I sort of had a quarter life crisis not too long ago, where it's like, Dan, I'm 25, and I'm about to be 26. You're about to be fucking 27.
I'm about to be 28. What do you mean?
Oh shit, yeah, you're about to be 28.
Yeah,
My fault.
Fuck me.
And then so it's just like life's too fucking short to like to and then this comes straight out of the book, The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferris. But like, what are you gonna do? Fucking work 60 years or 40 years, 60 years, whatever it is, till we get to retirement age, just to sit on a beach and be bored? Like, fuck
you
that
won't be
shit
bored.
For the last 20 years of your
you'll just
life.
be too old to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? You'll be too tired.
And then what if you don't like beaches?
It's hard.
No, that's like that. He brings that shit up.
Oh, yeah?
Like, what if you don't fucking like beaches? Yeah. Like, what if you don't like doing this shit?
What if you hate the sand?
Yeah,
like Darth Vader.
Get sunburned real quick. Find out you have skin cancer.
Gets in everything.
Or you fucking, like our parents, die before you even get there.
Yeah.
Dad fucking worked till the day he died, and then that was it.
Yeah, okay.
Never got to enjoy his fucking 401k. Never got to enjoy his fucking anything. Never got to like get to the next thing that we're working towards.
Well, that's why you got to stay healthy.
Yeah,
that's one.
But can't stay healthy for fucking working I was sitting behind a desk for fucking 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
Can't really work out. Get home, you're fucking tired, staring at the computer all day. I'm fucking up my eyes. You know, you can find the time, but who the fuck does?
No, yeah, exactly. If we're being realistic,
yeah. And you know, fucking these fish are tripping.
Just freaked me out.
But you know, like life's too short to not chase a passion and to not try and pursue something, even if you fucking work at it for a year and a half. And
think about where we'd be if we had just done this right after school, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, YouTube is a slow process for those that don't know, unless you like hit with something or you're the first to do something. You know what I mean? Like an innovative gaming channel.
Yeah, it takes a while to build.
It takes a while, like years. So let's just pretend this doesn't pop off for another 3-4 years. I'm gonna be like 32, sitting on this couch doing this YouTube show. Whereas if we had just continued to do it after school, when I graduated, I was 23. 24?
No, you weren't that old.
Yeah, what do you
24, mean? Yeah, I suppose.
23.
And we sort of talked about that with Logan, right?
Yeah, we did, yeah. So I'm just like reiterating what we're saying. Yeah. But like if we just done it then, like where we'd be sitting today wouldn't be here.
Would be a lot fucking different.
We'd be in a fucking mini studio somewhere doing a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
I think Kyle brings that up to the point of
life's too short.
Life's too short, and just don't fucking wait, right? That's what you're saying. Don't wait and stick, because like we're 3 fucking years behind our schedule, you know,
exactly.
Of where we should be, where we could be more so. So if you have something that you want to do, don't fucking wait to do it. Don't like if you you know you have
find the perfect circumstances or wait till you get that certain camera.
Same thing they say with like having kids or getting married. There's never a perfect time to have kids.
That's what Gary Vee was saying to somebody on his fucking talk show where they called in. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna start a vlog. I'm just going to get a camera. He's like, no, fuck the camera. You got a phone? It's like, yeah. He's like, you got a camera on that phone? It's like, yeah. It's like, all right, you got a vlog. I want to see a vlog up tomorrow. What kind of phone you got? You know?
Yeah. I have
like no excuses.
I have that shit. I don't even use it, but I have a fucking free video. You could download Adobe for free video editor on your phone.
Yeah, it's not that good, though. It's not like
Dude,
a full-on.
It's fucking enough to fucking edit some clips together.
I don't know if you can. Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can. And you can. It's got a camera, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, that shit's accessible. Starting a podcast, obviously, we have thousands of dollars worth of equipment because we've worked to this shit. But remember when we fucking first did the podcast?
No,
we were sitting in my basement with a shitty $30 microphone, and there's no camera involved, and it was just you and me.
Nope.
You don't remember that?
No.
Not before YouTube. Before we even got the jobs at the radio station.
Well, that was at school.
No, is that
you got this camera while we were at school?
Yeah, but we didn't do the video podcast, man. And we did the first podcast before I had this thing. I got this like right before we graduated. And
I did not remember doing a straight podcast in your basement.
Yeah, well, you suck, dude. We did. They're still on fucking SoundCloud. But I'm just saying, you work up to it.
Yeah,
you work up to the
fucking
cool mic stands. You work up to the better soundboard. You work up to the better camera, the better tripod, the better microphones.
Yeah.
You work up to the fucking studio and the lights and shit. But so if you have something that you want to do, you like fucking painting nails. Paint your little sister's nails. Take a picture of them, put them on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then paint your cousin's nails. And then be like, oh shit. Where'd that happen from?
Yeah.
You know, start from the ground up if you have to. Like, and just again, and just don't fucking wait.
Share.
Don't sit and fucking.
Can't overshare.
Oh, who does that shit? Fucking If you ever watched, probably fucking not, Freaks and Geeks, right? It's that show that had Seth Rogen, James Franco.
I did not.
Those
I never
fucking,
watched it.
It's like an A-team of killers before they were like who they are now, right?
Yep.
But Marshall Erickson from How I Met Your Mother, I forgot his name, Jason, whatever the fuck. Jason, whatever the fuck. Sorry. I don't know. What is it? Segel. Jason Segel, right? His character, he wants to be a drummer, and instead of just getting a fucking regular drum, he buys like the fucking drums the drummer of Rammstein has. So it's like a 16, 17, 18 piece kit. And he can't play drums. And it's like, that's not very good. And it's like, bro, chill. Like, start with your phone and then get a DSLR. And then once you go with the DSLR, get the next thing. Okay, nice. Start with the fucking regular drum kit.
You can't play drums on your phone, Craig.
Shut up. But you want to, start with something small and then work your fucking way up to it. Yeah. And just follow passions and fucking quit your jobs.
Today.
Mañana. Or today. Yeah, I suppose today. So you quitting your job tomorrow, Kyle?
What? Yep.
Yeah. You got kids to feed.
I do. But we're going to continue to work on this, so it'll be all right.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, we just kind of wanted to rant about that for this week, guys.
It's fucking Monday.
Yeah. And if you like this video, hit that like button. Hit subscribe. Share if you really like it. Not
hit the like button, people. Like it. The big thumbs up. Hit the little bell button so you get notifications.
Then hit us up. If you guys have any questions, like I said, we're gonna do fan questions next week on the show. After
good questions, people. Good questions.
Yeah. After our regular topics or whatever, then we'll get into fan questions. We got some guests scheduled coming up in the next couple of weeks and months. Some pretty big names. Not gonna say anything, but pretty excited about that. So if you guys have something that you're following or you're passionate about, let us know. You can come on the show and talk about it. Like we had Logan on a couple of weeks ago. Sitting here just talking about his thing and that kind of stuff. Yeah. And that, we'll wrap it up.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for watching and or listening to the Kyle and Craig Show. My name is Kyle.
My name is Craig.
You guys have a fantastic week.
See you next time.
I like sports. I could do something in sports. Maybe I could be like an announcer, like a color man.
That's what she said.
You know how I always make those interesting comments during the game?
Yeah, you make good comments. They tend to give those jobs to ex-ball players and people that are, in broadcasting.
Well, that's really not fair.
I know.